is Holly from Rubber Redneck. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and welcome to another Rubber Redneck video tutorial. Today's video, I'm going to be demonstrating my February Hostess Club project, and it's this cute and fun little Easter carrot that I have created. It uses the stamp set called Endless Thanks from our main catalog, and then I also paired it with our Teeny Tiny Wishes stamp set. Well, for those who are new to my Hostess clubs or have not heard about them, I have a couple different Hostess clubs. My one club is the $625 Hostess Club, and every month my Hostess Club members get the paper kit to recreate the project along with the project and printed directions. Please note there are no die cut pieces or punched out pieces in this kit per Stampin' Up! Policy. For more details about my different club offerings and how to sign up for one of my Hostess clubs, please visit my blog, rubberredneck.typepad.com. Now to start out with, we're going to create the cone first. To create the cone, you want to cut one piece of Bright's Designer Series paper at 6 inches by 6 inches. And I wanted to show two different patterns. This one is the stripe pattern, and the one I'm going to be creating in the video here will be using the dots pattern. So once you have that piece cut to 6 inches by 6 inches, you're going to turn this over because we want the dots to show. And you want to put some tear and tape adhesive down the left side of your square. And one thing to note, if you use the dot pattern, make sure that your wording is facing the right side. So when we fold this together, it's not upside down. Just a little tip for you. Don't ask me how I know that one. Then once you have that part done, what you want to do is you're going to peel this backing off of your tear tape. And if you have trouble getting a hold of it, you can take your bone folder and burnish that to help peel that up better. Now once you've peeled that off, you want to turn this at an angle so then you have the points facing you. And then you're going to fold over the bottom. And what you want to do is we're going to pinch this bottom corner here to that tear tape. So just pinch that down. So this is what it'll look like so far. Then you want to pull the top corner over and you're going to fold this around. And as you fold this around, you kind of want to start applying pressure because we're going to create this cone. We don't want it to be flat either. So just gently start pressing, and then you're going to wrap that around to the side here, and then just press that down. And then you'll notice there's a little gap here where it's still not attached. Take your bone folder, put that down there on the bottom, and then just press down, and then that way the bottom won't get completely flat. And now you've created a little cone. These are awesome for party favors. You can make these for weddings, birthdays, Christmas. A lot of possibilities with these simple and easy cones that I just showed you how to create here. Very easy. Now we're going to decorate the front of our little carrot here. You're going to want a piece of gold glimmer paper, and then you're going to punch it out with the 2 3/8 scallop circle punch. So we have that fun scallop. And then you want to have a piece of Whisper Away cardstock, and you're going to need that big enough so that you can punch it out with the 2-inch circle punch here. And then turn your punch over, and you're just going to slide your paper in and then punch. Once you have that punched out, then you'll have your circle will look like that. And then you're going to take the stamps from Endless Thanks stamp set, and you're going to ink them in garden green, Hello Honey, and Pumpkin Pie. And you're just going to stamp them in a collage here that looks like this. Then you want to take and cut a piece of Whisper White cardstock at 1 1/4 by 2 3/4, and this will be so that you can stamp your banner on. You're going to ink the banner from Endless Thanks stamp set, and you're going to ink that in Tuxedo Black Memento ink. And then you're going to take the Teeny Tiny Wishes stamp set, Happy Easter, ink it in garden green, and stamp on the center of your banner. Once you have that stamped, you're going to cut out your banner. After you have your banner cut out, you're going to turn this over, and then you want to place stamping dimensionals onto each end of your banner. Then you're going to attach this going across the whisper white circle. So just place that right across your banner. And you want it so it lines up at the bottom of those images. Then you want to take the stamp from Endless Thanks, ink it in pumpkin pie, the flower, and stamp onto a piece of whisper white cardstock. And then you're going to cut that image out as well. Once you have that cut out, you want to put a little piece of stamping dimensional onto the back of your flower. And then we're going to attach the flower over the other stamped pumpkin pie flower. So now it'll look like this. Then you're going to take 2 stamping dimensionals, then you're going to want to take your metallic sequin, and you want one of the gold ones, and then you'll attach this with a glue dot. And we're just going to place this right onto the center of our flower here. So just place that on there. And then you want your pumpkin pie marker, and we're going to color the center of our flower in pumpkin pie. So then it'll look like that when you're all done. Then we're going to set this aside for just a second. You want to cut one piece of garden green cardstock at 3/4 by 2.5. Once you have that cut, then you want to take your fringe scissors, and we're going to cut going up this paper. So you're just going to cut that, and you're going to cut all the way so you get a bunch of little pieces. And then once you have your little pieces, you're going to need your marker, and what we want to do is wrap this around the marker to kind of make it spiral. And then after you got it spiraled around the marker, pull it off and kind of crimp it down a little bit more. And then you're going to take a glue dot and put that on the end that's flat here. And then we want to slide that into the back of that circle. So then it'll look like that. And then you're going to do the same thing with the other piece. Just wrap this around. And then once you have that all crimped down, put another glue dot on the end, and then place that onto the back of that whisper white circle on the left side. Adding your little decoration to your medallion here that we are creating. And then you want to attach this to that gold glimmer paper. So put 2 stamping dimensionals onto the back. And then we're just going to place that right in the center and press down. And then then what you want to do is take 2 more stamping dimensionals, and this time we're going to put them right onto our carrot cone here. Peel off the backing, and you want to slide your hand in there, and you're going to attach this over those dimensionals, making sure they're centered and lined up, the medallion is. And then that's what your cone will look like so far. Then you want to fill a bag, a 4x6 cellophane bag, and I use the little Easter egg whoppers. So fill your bag, and then you're going to set this aside for a second. You want to cut one piece of garden green cardstock at 1 3/4 by 2.5. Once you have that cut, you're going to need your fringe scissors again, and you want to turn your cardstock so it looks like this, so it's horizontal. And then we're going to cut the fringe. And when we cut, you're going to leave about a 1/2 inch border going all the way across. So we're going to make some grass. So just keep cutting, going across. So it'll look like that so far. Then you're going to need your glue dots. And you're going to put them right away, one on each end of that garden green cardstock. And then what you want to do, we're going to wrap this around that cellophane bag to keep it to close it. So you want to pinch this together like that so that it'll fit inside your cone. Place this grass in the center, and then we're going to wrap this around the bag, attach the first side to the bag, and then wrap around the other piece, attaching it to the cardstock. Now this is just for decoration so that whoever you do give this to, when they get into the candy, they will rip it open. That's okay, it's just for decoration. That's all this is for. And then you want to take your scissors and you're going to just trim this off because we want that to be flush. And then you want to take the 1/8 gold ribbon and you're just going to tie a piece of this round. And this will vary to person because we are going to tie a bow for this. And this will just help secure this in place so that if it starts to come open, the candy can't fall out. This will help keep everything together there. Just tie your little bow. And these would be great for pretty much anybody, co-workers, your kids, your spouses, friends, other family members. Just a fun little thing to make for Easter, if you celebrate Easter. And they're very easy to make if you make a bunch of these. And then you just slide your little bag right into your little cone here. And now you have your little Easter carrot. How cute is that project? So fun. Be sure to visit my blog, rubberredneck.typepad.com, to find out where you can buy the supplies to recreate your own little carrots, or if you want more information about the different Hostess clubs I offer. Thank you for watching.